Oh no. Okay.
Yes, yes,
you.
correct. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Hi everybody. I would like to have a show of hands. Okay. Who here are in the design trade? Christopher, don't need to tell me. Who are in the, you can just give me a thumbs up. Or who has went for a brand talk before? Yeah, okay, great. So the reason why I asked that, right, so I can bullshit all my 2 hours or 1 hour so that, you know, nobody know what I'm talking about. So how refreshing. I have more confidence to share with you. Now, I would like you to prepare a pen and a paper with you. So this brand exercise, right, that I'll be speaking to you later, and I would like you to do something too. Now, before I start, right, I want to tell you too that this brand exercise, if you own a company, or if you're working for people, or if you are, you have a cafe, this you own a company, you're working for people, or if you say, oh, I'm not, I'm just individual, okay, it can be also personal branding. All right, let me start. I'll just go ahead with my preaching, okay? And please do just speak out if you want to. You can unmute and just speak out. Let's just be very casual. All right. Thank you very much tonight. And I try to give you as casual speak as possible. Now, if you think that tonight this talk is going to be very juicy, it's going to be very colorful, no, you're going to be very disappointed because branding is very dry. When you say brand exercise, right, it's really not much about images because exercise is basically doing some work. Okay, welcome. And we're going to do this exercise today together. Okay, you know my introduction. I've been in this market for 25 years, more than that. I started at 6 years old, so I'm about 31 years now. So thank you very much. It's a joke. You can laugh, you know. All right. Now, today, take home today. I want you to know why is it important to know your own brand. All right. Take note with this sentence here because I really want you to go home to understand why is it important. Now, do you want to look this good? Yes or no? Give me some shout out or some thumbs up, whatever. Okay. So if you can have some interactive session, it'll be very, very good. Now, if you really want to look good, right, besides looking for Carlson's and Jeffrey, right, what you need to do is exercise. Yes. You must know what to do to get there. Do you understand your body? It's the same question as I asked. Do you understand your brand? What is a brand? A brand is a name. Like Casey Chen is a brand. In the mind of a consumer that is attached to a product category. Okay. Now this here speaks a lot of it of tonight's session here. Okay. So brand exercise starts with this. What is a brand? Now, can everybody unmute yourself and tell me what is this? What is this?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Very good. What else? Ketchup.
Juice.
Very
Baby
good.
food. Yeah,
Baked beans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beans,
Baked beans.
yes.
You're right.
Big beans,
Okay.
man. Big beans.
Baked beans.
I will go for the next one. All right. What is this?
Oh, Nike.
Just do it.
Just do it. Sports. Trophy. Win. Right. Results. Okay. How about this?
Coca-Cola.
Coke.
Tupperware.
No plan yet.
Very good. Now, do you know that Coca-Cola, right, the brand is so expensive, right? It's so expensive. This brand itself costs more than the license of the factory. Okay? Now, that is what is branding of. But one thing I really love about Coca-Cola is in China, many do not understand English, but they can read Coca-Cola. That is the power of branding. We all know that, right? But it's such a journey that we all want to get there. Very simple. What is this?
Fruit.
It's a word.
Yeah, it's a fruit
It's a
company.
word.
Yeah.
It's an
Okay.
apple.
So when we say Apple, right, you definitely don't lie to yourself. You think of your iPhone, your technologies and stuff like that. Okay, right. But when we say Apple, it goes to this fruit. But what we in our mind think of this, don't you agree with it? So this is how powerful brand can be. Okay, and we all know that. Very good. So what is brand exercise? I like to ask you, right? How much do you know about your brand? Okay, now when I say about your brand is every individual here. Okay, all the 20 over here. Can you tell me in one sentence about your brand? Yes or no? Just give me a thumbs up if you're yes, a clap with a no. Which one? Okay. Can you tell me in one sentence about your brand? Okay. Now, this is what brand exercise is all about. All right. If you can't tell me in one sentence about who you are, what you do, right, then you can't sell yourself. Okay. So let's look at it. Now, Facebook. Tell me what is Facebook. Can anybody tell me what is Facebook?
Social media.
Social media.
To waste time.
All right, so let's look at Facebook. All right, Facebook is the only social network that helps everyone to connect and share with the people they choose so that they can give and get instant attention. This is one sentence. You got it? So what I do with my clients for brand exercise is before the logo design, is before way of how you want your brochure to look like, before what you want your website to look like, to understand your own brand first, your name of it. So with this, the journeys will go very, very far. Okay, so I would really think that this is important because it works for all my clients. Now, how to position your brand? So first, a brand is a name that in the mind of consumer that is attached to a product, correct? Now, which area? Okay, take a look. Your position, your brand, by defining who is it for and what it does. Like Coca-Cola is the only, look at the blue and the black text, all right? Cola drink that helps everyone to experience the authentic cola taste so that they feel refreshed in their mind, body, and spirit. You got it? Now, do you understand here? Very difficult, right? Chim, right? That's what I charge people for. Like. I had to make things difficult. Look at it. Now, Coca-Cola is your brand. Now, I want you guys to put all this like Coca-Cola, put your name, like Carlson, okay, you put your name, Carlson is the only product. You know, what is that category that helps who is your target audience to experience the authentic cola taste? What is your brand used for? But we'll go through this slowly, all right? Now, we talk about product first. So do you understand that Coca-Cola is the only Coca-Cola drink? If you don't tell me your product category is, then others will. Do you understand by this? If I do not tell you that I'm a designer and author, right, you may think that, oh, this guy do insurance, this guy is a great speaker, this guy I do not know. You do not want your brand statement, right? You do not want someone else to give you that statement. You want to tell people. So for example, before we start this session, for those who do not know me, there will be a power introduction, we call it. The introduction has already gave you the kind of brand image of what Casey Chen, who is Casey Chen, what he is, what he do, what kind of experience it is. I have exhibited in New York City. I spoke all over the world, right? But if you do not know me, so that is what you need to tell people. If you don't, others will tell, just guess, you know. So look at it, Coca-Cola is the only cola drink. They did not say they are the only soft drink. You got that? Cola drink, because they do not need to compare with every other soft drink. Now, what is your brand for? If you try to do everything to everybody, you become nothing to nobody. Okay? So what do you understand by this? Now, the reason why, right, I'm not going to so too slowly is because after all these slides, I will be doing the exercise with you. Okay? So that we can get our 1 hour and 1.5 hour more worthwhile. Yeah, and this is a free session. So you see, Coca-Cola is the only cola drink that helps everyone to experience the authentic cola taste. This is what is your brand for? So if you're going to do like Casey Chen is the only designer or artist that helps everyone to what is my brand used for? And so that they feel what? Okay, so we go part by part. Okay, I will go through this with you again later. And here, why does your target audience use your brand? If your target audience use your buy or use your brand because it makes them feel a certain way, the effect of your brand should fulfill a deep underlying human need. Right? So you see. Okay, so we'll see here why your target audience uses your brand. So that they feel refreshed in their mind, body, and spirit. All right. So now, so far so good. Confusing, right? I already promised you this session is going to be quite dry. Okay. Now, who has actually written down something about, let's say, your brand, yourself? You can be a salesperson. You can be an insurance financial advisor. You know, you can be a trainer. If you're going to write down this, right? Okay, Kapil, you wrote down? Or yeah, I'll go through with you. Okay, in a bit. Now I'm going to share with you the reason why I want to do this, right? So it will make the understanding of why is it important to have that. Okay. Let me show you my client's work. Okay. Now Rihanna is one of my clients. Yeah, actually, there are a few of my clients in the chat inside here. Rihanna is one of my clients. So we work together. We spoke a lot. We go through the exercise a number of times. So this is her brand statement. Rihanna, are you there? Can you read for us?
Rehana Abdullah is an intervention coach specializing in 7 steps process, enabling individuals and professionals to break free to become unstoppable.
Yeah, so you see this one sentence. Can you actually see that this speaks of what she do? Yes or no? Is it powerful? Yeah. Okay. So you need brands like that. I have another client. I designed her logo too, but that's after the branding. Okay. Expense concept solution. A personal finance consultancy that helps working professionals attain total control of their money to achieve financial freedom. You see that? You see her brand, what she do, her target audience, and for what? When they use their brand. So with this, all right, after this, what can you do? Okay, you can use all this after your brand exercise, understanding using one statement, all right, you can expand your business, not your brand. why brand exercise is important. Now, this thing goes through like the last 15 minutes, maybe, or 10 minutes. But when I do it with my client, it can go by many hours. You know, the first 2 hours to chit chat, the next day, the following day, just to get to know each other better, to get into the brand understanding, you know, and from there, then you draft again and again and again. So after when you have that brand statement, we call it, what do you do next? You do your brand design. This is where your logo design are. Now, when there are a lot of clients that came to me and they say, oh, you know, I get so excited about it. I started a cafe, you know, but I can change my name card every month I want. After I finish one box, I change another box. Or I change the design and things like that. So if you want to get creative, don't start a cafe. If you want to get creative, or have an online shop, right? Don't start an online shop. Be a creative designer. The reason is because you're spending too much time building your brand, but you're not selling. That is a danger where a lot of clients don't see because they do not gather this importance of brand exercise, knowing their own brand by using one statement. So by using that, you'll be very, very strong to say, oh, okay, I know what to sell now. I know who are my target audience. I know where I can build my brand. So now, then you build an image to it. An image will be a logo design. Then you go to the websites. So there will be a journey. Now, so who do not want to have a brand like Coca-Cola? Everybody want that, right? After spending 100 years and a few $1 billion. Why not? I love to have such client, okay? But we are not looking into that area. The fact is, someone, you know, I'm a brand expert. Someone that knows me very well and he had introduced me to Singtel before. Okay, and I have lunch with the CEO and things like that. And the CEO look at me and say, hey, Casey, I like you. And you know, your friend introduced you to me and I respect your friend a lot. But I have to tell you something. I can't give you, right? It's too big and your team is just too small. So from all this understanding, am I sad? No, I learned a great deal because some brands you just cannot handle because it's just too huge. You see? Yeah. So, but then why brand is important? When you have a brand exercise, can you do big projects? Yes. Can you do small projects? Yes. Because the brand are the same.
He's on the call. He's on the mouse.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's busy. Yeah.
All right. So you see, sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. All right. So that is the understanding of that. Now, are you ready? Okay, who want to do this together? We can do a few of them. You can shout it out. Now, this one, and I'm gonna tell you, okay, you're not gonna get it right today. Okay, and I do not want you to get it right today. Then you call me, I'll give you my quotation. Can't tell, so all right, so let's do that. All right, so I will go to Kapil, I'll go to you, number one. All right, let me go to the screen again, and this is a very important screen. All right, this one, or let me go to the other one, it'll be easier. Yeah, this one. Okay, you want to take a screenshot, you can take it now. All right, okay, I count to 3, then I'll stop, then we can actually work on it. Is that all right? Okay. Okay, there. Now everybody, you can, who want, okay, Kapil, come, share with us.
Okay. Thank you, Casey. Now, I'm actually trying to brand my coaching services.
Oh, great, great.
So the name of the coaching service is Lighthouse Coaching.
Okay.
And this is what I've written it for, like the sentence what I've written. Lighthouse Coaching is assisting clients to discover, navigate, and live the purpose of their life.
All right, let's go through slowly. All right, your brand is Lighthouse Coaching.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your product?
Coaching services.
Okay, so, okay, Lighthouse Coaching. Can you
Is
say that again?
yeah, I'll say that again. Now slowly. Lighthouse Coaching is assisting clients to discover, navigate, and live the purpose of their life.
Yeah. Yeah, actually quite well done. Do you get
Thank
this
you.
thing through what I have spoken, or you already have this?
I already have but this sentence I wrote it right now. But Lighthouse Coaching, I had thought it beforehand. There is a purpose why I called it Lighthouse Coaching. Like the lighthouse never moves anywhere. Like it guides the ships the
Yeah.
way I'll be guiding my clients, but it never moves. But it takes the ships to their destination.
Okay. You see. So you see now you have a product name, your brand, and you have a category, right? And then you have your, do you have your target audience? You have, yes, you have your target audience, right? And your brand used for, and how when your audience uses your brand, what do they get? You see, so you see, this is called a brand statement. From here, am I right to say that you can sell your coaching services so much easier? By one sentence you describe, you can do anything with it now. So this thing will guide you the journey of everything. A lot of people do not know that this exercise is very important. It is because, or they go into designs. Then after a few months, after a few years, they got lost. They say, hey, I do not know why I'm not doing well. So that is very, very important. So this statement, do not change. When I say do not change, can you transform? Can you evolve? Yes, you can. I mean, this statement will help you to actually start the journey right. If you do not have this statement, the journey will not be right. Your business will not be right. You got that? Because I have done with a lot of my clients that they have to rebrand their statements. Then they realize that, wow, I should have done that earlier. Okay, who want to try next? Eugene, you want to try?
Hi everybody. Okay, I've not got this statement, so it's fresh from my mind to telling you guys. But the more I read it, the more I find it very cheesy.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's very uncomfortable reading it, but I will anyway. So I'm actually trying to brand my YouTube channel. I mean, I've been having my YouTube channel for about a year.
Yeah, yeah.
Just pumping out good videos, but never really thought about branding it. So I think Casey has really put in a lot of thoughts, and I actually like the previous slide where he actually breaks down that these are the important things. So here goes. IamSEOking.com is the only YouTube channel that helps coaches, trainers, and entrepreneurs to learn digital marketing and search engine optimization from ground up in a systematic and simple way.
Right. It's quite interesting. Now, you see, so the part one is you write down things like that. Then you reshuffle the words to be, you simplify the words later. You see, but am I right to say that now you tell me the truth, okay? Don't worry, and you don't worry about embarrassing me, okay? Right. Does this help you to understand your business better?
Most certainly, because actually the main reason that I started the YouTube channel was I've been doing Facebook Live for the past 2 years. So I got a lot of all these videos that I said that I just lumped it in the YouTube channel. I wasn't very serious until only quite recently, the last few months I've been looking at how, and this exercise definitely helps me because I was struggling, who is my target audience, who should I target? I cannot be targeting anyone that wants to, learn about internet marketing, right? So,
thank you. Thank you, Eugene. You see, so this is how it evolves. When I was doing with Rihanna, I asked permission for to share with her staff today. when I do with Rihanna was like quite certain of what she want to do, you know. But when she was doing it, Rihanna, you don't mind I share the truth, right? Yeah. So it's like when I was going through with this exercise with her, she started to had a realization like, wow, I actually do not know how to sell myself in a sentence. And I got lost. I do not have a direction that holds me in my brand or my company. So what happened is with that, it evolves into her logo design. It evolves into her cost structure, you know, and that was quite exciting because one to another. And she just texts me nonstop until 2 a.m. I had to ignore her messages. So so that was really exciting because this is how you grow. That's why I say you expand your business, not your brand. You do not go and show off like I can do this, do this, do this. No, you don't do that because when you start a business, you want to make money, and that is how people need to get focused. All right. So let me just go through that. Who want to go next? Who want to go next? We can go to a few more. Now, with the benefit of Albert just came back again. Albert, I will share screen, okay, with you, and I want you to take a screenshot, okay?
Okay, I got to remember how to do the screenshot.
Or you use a phone to take a picture of this, all right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I give you 5 seconds. Are you okay?
Okay, 5 seconds should be good. Let me see here. Got it.
Okay. All right. So let me just stop share. All right, I'll come back to you. So you see, so who want to go next? Don't worry, don't be shy. I think this is actually great because this is what I do with my client. We'll usually I like to meet my clients over lunch before the circuit breaker and things like that. And usually client will buy lunch. And why not, right? So no, I'm kidding. So all right. So who want to go? Who want to go? You can try. Christopher, you're trying. Who is that?
Yeah, Casey, I think I empower you. Okay, that if no one volunteer, you can volunteer them. Right? Yeah. Okay. So that it'll be a fruitful session, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So I just
knowing Casey, full of initiative, don't have to tell him. Okay, so
Casey, back to you.
Yeah, so you got the screen to me. So I was just looking at this. I think I will just fill in the blank now, right?
Yes.
Based on
what
you showed us just now. So Maurice Lapis, okay, is the only lapis that you will get that everyone will get to experience freshly baked lapis with no preservative. That's it.
Okay. Now you see. So okay, very interesting, Christopher. Now, what's the brand name again?
Maurice Lapis.
Maurice Lapis. Okay, Maurice Lapis is his brand name, right? Is the only Lapis. Can I say cake?
Yes, you can say cake, but it's not cake. Okay, it's layer by layer.
All right. You can name it like a delicacy.
Yeah, delicacy. Yeah.
You got that. So you see, brand exercise is about thinking about words to fit your brand, making you comfortable and making your audience comfortable. All right. So you see, Maurice Lapis is the only delicacy that helps everyone to enjoy the authentic taste.
All right, man. I must take note of this.
And enjoy the authentic layered tradition of making, so that they what? They will experience, or so that they, you know, this is how brand exercise is about. So we talk about it. Then Christopher, then you had to tell me what you want your audience to feel when they eat. Heavenly, they feel gorgeous, they feel what? What do they want? They feel sexy. You know, this is how. So you put your statement in your brand so that when you promote your brand or when you tell someone about your brand, this thing will stick to their mind. You got that? You don't want to let people guess what you do. You tell people what you do, and that is how you grow your brand. Now, Coca-Cola never tell you about what they do and stuff like that. I mean, they didn't let you guess. I meant they didn't let you guess what they do. They tell you we are sugar drink, we are Coca-Cola. You know, we have Coke. You know, they will tell you they have secret recipe for their Coca-Cola, but that is their story. That's another brand talk. Okay, telling story is another brand talk. That is how it is. You do not have a good story, your brand will not grow. That's another series. You know, yeah, that's another journey. So with this, what I just described about your brand, right? You have to know that you can trust this thing will what? Make you focus.
Give you a reminder of tradition.
Yes.
Your culture, your roots.
Okay, you see, very good, Christopher. I'm so convinced now, right? If you use this brand statement to sell to your customer, you don't even need to say anything. They already promoting to everybody else about what you do on the tradition, on the layered, and how they want to feel about your cakes. You got that now? So that is called brand exercise. That is called brand essence. You know, in other words, it's the essence of it. Who want to try? Who want to go? Nobody?
I encourage you to do this, man. You are getting it free from Casey. He doesn't give things for free, okay?
Yes, exactly. All right. Okay.
You better try it now. You only get one chance.
Yeah. One chance, really one chance. Casey tells me that no, only for 2020. The next one will be 2021 already.
Okay.
So I'll give it a try.
Carlson, yes, come.
Yes. Okay. My pitch will be this. Coach Botak Superman is the only weight loss coach that helps obese or underweight people to gain back their health so that they can spend more quality time with their family. That's all.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so your sentence is very straightforward. Okay, so what I will do, right, is I will say that I will build. Another word to use, I will beautify the words. You know what I mean? When you beautify the words, you make your statements just do it. Yeah. You do not need your last statement. Can you give me your last statement again?
So that they can spend more quality time with the family.
Before this?
To gain back their health.
Okay.
That means the third section will be which one is it? Okay. It's the only weight loss coach that helps obese or underweight people to gain back their health so that they can spend more quality time with their family.
Okay. The obese and underweight, right? Okay. This one, we have to find another words for it.
Right.
I do not know what word yet. The reason is because it may sound scary. You don't want to scare people in your brand statement. And I like what below, right? You can use the word spend more time with your family. I will not use spend more time because weight loss has nothing to do with spending more time. Okay. But I will say empower a healthy lifestyle with your family. You see, I want my family to be involved. Okay, but I will use my healthy lifestyle because you are weight loss coach, you see, or health coach, I call it. Yeah. So in this area, okay. So this is a.
Can I just ask? Maybe would it? I'm just trying because I want. How about optimum weight? Gain optimum or achieve their optimum weight? Would that be something that we could use?
I think that's a good suggestion.
Maybe like because you want to lose weight, it's also optimum to or you want to gain weight, is also your optimum because different people have different needs. So maybe optimum would be a more. I mean, I'm trying trying to be yeah.
No, okay, you see, so this is how it goes. It doesn't happen in 2 hours or 20 minutes. When you have this, right, you brainstorm, you go back, we do it the overnight test. When you say overnight test means tomorrow morning, you read it again. Right, then you go to your investors, you go to your partners, you study it again. Then you come back and say, okay, I like this, but I do not like this word. Can we change the other words? We make it beautiful, we make it shorter, we make it longer. Then from there, your design consultant will get into the artwork, the design, the direction of it. Because like designing a logo is a direction. It's not like, oh, I like it this way. No, you can't just like it that way. Okay. So that is also another thought of it. So brand.
Yeah, I think that is really great advice from Casey, I must say, because when you use the word obese, that means you are saying that those people come to you, they have to admit to themselves that, hey, I'm obese, Nobody likes that, So when you classify it under that, obese or underweight, then whoever is associated with you becomes that classification which people don't like. So that is, that's a wonderful point from, advice from Casey.
Okay, wait, coming back to this, Carlson, putting obese is not wrong too if his target audience is obesity. You got that? If his target audience is just that, right? Then he target to these people. Right. But do not have too many like obese and lose weight. You can just focus in obesity. Then people will understand. People will definitely ask you. You came through this. You definitely have this question. Oh, how about I don't want to lose weight. I want to gain weight. Sure, I do gain weight too. So you see, brand statement, no need to put everything there. Brand statement is to let people remember who you are. You see, like Christopher, your cafe. When you tell people that you're giving people the authentic, traditional, layered, what do you call it, delicacy. Wow, look at it. It's enough.
Yeah.
Will people ask you, hey, your cafe got coffee, Come on,
Yeah.
That kind of questions, you do not need to tell people that unless you're specialized in certain coffee. You see? Like Starbucks is never selling coffee. That is a brand, it's a lifestyle, it's a place for looking cool. I drink an expensive coffee. So that is the direction. I hope I'm very clear. When I do with my work, my brand work, I behave like that. Very kanchong. This is very straight to it. Christopher.
High energy.
Christopher has I have a privilege to work with Christopher before in a few projects, and he has seen my first-hand energy.
Yeah. I seen it firsthand. Yeah, you can cook a chicken, man. I can tell you.
Who want to go next?
He's so hot until you can cook a chicken.
Albert, you got something?
So this is interesting because I have founded a firm about around the 2017, and my team meet often, and it's very, very challenging to come up with our brand. We have clients, but right now our clients are word of mouth. So between now and I guess sometime by next year this time, our goal is to launch a social media platform and a web page, but we want to limit it to our current client base as like a beta testing, so we can develop our brand with a small core group before we go open it up to the World Wide Web. And we've been playing with and working through this process for a long time to get it correct. And one of the things that a marketing person says, Casey, and maybe you can help me here, is your target market for some businesses is not everyone. you have a segmented group that you need to market to. And when I try the everyone, you just can't, sometimes you can't tailor a message that can resonate with everyone unless you have a widget type of a product. Like Coca-Cola can market to everyone.
Yeah.
But a financial services firm is challenging to market to everyone. And that's not, that's just some of the things that we struggle or we have to grapple with of how do we, who are we going after, and what message can we tailor, but still not exclude people who may not fit that message.
Yep. Okay, now, you see. Okay, we'll get focused, okay? Now, brand exercise is for a brand statement, okay? Now, you guys will like wow about this. The next statement I'm going to tell you, right, is when you start a business, do you have your important 5 pieces, like what my mentor always say? Do you have your mission statement? Do you have your vision? Do you have your core value? Do you have your objective? Do you have your policies? If you don't have these 5, you can't start the business. That is a fact. So you see, but that is when you're doing a business plan, you must have these 5. But when you start a brand exercise, when you start a brand, you want to have a brand, then you can narrow down like Carlson is doing on obesity, right? So that is, you can narrow down to that. But what I want you to do is this brand exercise, right, will help you to target your audience. So if you do not write who are your audiences, how can I introduce someone to you? How can I tell someone about you that you are doing on Young Entrepreneur? You got that? So you see, so just now I mentioned you wasn't here, but remember, do not think everybody know about you. Tell them what you want them to know. Let me tell you a little secret, okay? Many years ago, I do not have a portfolio. My portfolio sucks. I went to New York City. That's my first international exhibition. Right, isn't that cool? Yeah, for a Singaporean to go to New York City is really cool, really, really cool. But nobody in Singapore or nobody actually knows that I paid $500 for a very small table to be in the international exhibition, just put my work there. Am I lying? No. Right, I'm there, right? I was there. I exhibited my work in New York City. I didn't tell you whether I win award there or not, but I went there, I exhibited my work. Just because I want to put that into my portfolio, my bio, I exhibited my work in New York City and it's international show. That was my first opportunity. But after that, you know how many open doors for me to go everywhere just because people see that. So you tell people what you want. You choose your target audience. You got that? Now, I want to challenge Audrey. Audrey is my very good friend. And I appreciate that you it's good to see you. So now, you see, she is doing very well in her essential oils business, network marketing. Okay? If you can make a brand statement this way, right? Do you think it will help you in your business? You think about
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It'll actually help me stand out from the crowd.
Yeah. Because you know your target audience, right? You know how to, the essence of what you actually do can actually all spelled out in that brand statement. How can you use the brand statement after that? Your marketing, right? Your essential brochures and everything else, right? You can have that on your name card or your website. This is how you start, okay? Get everybody to talk about that statement for you. Okay, strong statement, Nike, just do it. You look at it. For how many years? 3 words, right? It speaks of everything. But okay, one warning, okay? Do not use short statement like that. You know why? Because they spend billions of dollars in marketing and branding all over the world, right? If you do not have that kind of budget, people will think that you are a fool because people do not know what you're talking about. So that is also another danger. All right. So Albert, I hope I answer your questions, and I hope you know how to think about that.
Yeah, I feel like I need to take your other class about the 5 important things of a business.
I'll send you my quotation.
But you know, can I continue or should you want to go?
Continue. You can continue. Don't worry.
Okay, so you know, let me open my thing up. So my company is SoGrow. It's I have a logo. It sounds like I did it out of order, but the SoGrow, I'm an investment manager, money manager in the foreign currency space. And so our company is SoGrow. Now the things in blue on your screen, are those non-replaceable in our branding statement, or that's just suggestions? What did you tell us we must use those blue words?
The words in blue, you don't change it for now. You replace like your brand, then product. Yeah, okay.
And thank you, audience, for bearing with me because I had to walk away. I don't want to be going over the same things you already talked about. So SoGrow is the only Forex manager, retail Forex manager that helps everyone so that they empower themselves financially and improve their financial condition. Something like that.
Yeah. Okay, you see, helps everyone to improve, right? To improve, and then so that what? So that they
can experience, I don't know, to go into, you know, again, I'm here and this is the thing, you know, so I'll have to work on that, but this is very valuable.
No, Albert, I'd like you to write it down.
Right, so you can come back to me then.
Yeah, then you can look at it. So you see, so that's why I call it a brand exercise. You got it? So this is how it goes. Now, this is a very quick thing. A lot of companies do not know this. And I only get to know this like 4 years ago. And I was studying. And what went wrong? Because a lot of companies spend a lot of money after 3 years, after 4 years. But you look at, now it's the economic crisis, right? Everybody is in trouble. But you look at Starbucks. No, they are not in trouble. They are not in trouble. People are still enjoying what they want to enjoy at home because they have all this brand power, we call it. You see what I mean? So brand exercise is the essence of your brand that stays with everybody. Now, when your business didn't do well, right, then you can use this, come back to this brand exercise and rework on your marketing. So you will not lose your focus. You got me? Great. Albert, you want to go?
I just wanted to say one more thing. There's a strong relationship between how I feel as a business owner when I know what I'm doing that's more focused. I feel more empowered when I see my logo and I know our team is all on the same page. It's like a cohesiveness. We're all moving towards the same goals.
Right.
And when I saw my logo for the first time, we were like, wow, I wanted to get t-shirts. I wanted to get hats and pens because you feel like, you know, where is the entity? Where is your business? You are the business. And when you have those things, it makes it even more real and tangible. It's and it's something that drives you to want to work and get the brand out even more. So this is a great exercise, Casey.
Thank you, Albert. Okay, since Albert is talking about colleagues and you have a team now, right? Now, number 2, brand exercise don't stop here. Oh, I have a statement now. I'm going to make millions of dollars. No. Now, do you know that Starbucks train every staff, even their part-timers, their brand? they believe in their brand. They call them a partner. Yeah. You see? So brand exercise, after you have this, right? Now, if you do not have a statement like that, do you know how to tell your staff, what is this about? You do not know. Correct? So brand statement is about that. And you can actually use this to draft out a company brand exercise to let your colleagues or your other staff in all layers, right, different departments, to understand your brand. And this is how you see your company grow. It's the fact. Good companies and big brands. I believe you have heard of a story, like I think the John Kennedy, the president, went to NASA, right? You know, he met this cleaner, you know, and then he said, "Oh, what do you do here, sir?" And the cleaner was like, "I'm preparing, right, to send a man to the moon." Okay, even the cleaner will understand the branding of the work of a NASA, and that is how, I do not know how real is this, but then it does fit me the idea of branding, how important it is. So you see, brand exercise leads you to that level. But if you do not have this, can you go into that level? No. You see, like Audrey, if you have that statement, all your team, the full team of it, right, will have the one vision statement. That's how and this will go very, very far. It helps Rihanna to actually draft her programs, right? See, this is how it is. Then it helps Sean for your clients, right? You help you, like all your clients will tell their clients all the referrals and things like that about Sean. Who is Sean? You know, what Sean does, what is her personality, what he wants people to do.
Yeah, Casey, actually at this point in time, right, may I give you a try?
Yeah, of course. I'm waiting.
Waiting. Oh, okay, no wonder. Okay, if I may give you a try, my statement will be, to introduce myself is, I'm Sean Tay, financial consultant with Strategic Alliance, which is my agency. Okay, I specialize in insurance planning for young adults and young families in a way that in the event anything were to happen to them, the finances in their family will be taken care of. Yeah, so
okay.
Is this a short statement?
No, this is quite messy. So I will do it this day. I will do it this way. You see, I hear that you want to give the family a piece of their mind, correct? Yeah, so you write down this word, piece of your mind. Okay, so you go by what I've said, right? Sean Tay is the financial advisor that helps. Who are the target audience again?
Young adults and young families.
Okay, young families. We don't say young adults, young families. To what? To have a piece of their mind, or to experience great financial planning, so that their family will have peace of their mind. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. You see,
So be along the peace of mind, that direction.
Exactly. Okay, without doing discussion like that, we will not get a focus in what you want. Right, now, when you say that, right, do you do car insurance? Yes. Do you do other insurance? Yes. You see, you do not need to tell everybody that. You tell people what you want other people to remember you. That is called brand statement. And that is what we're doing now. It's called the brand exercise. But it works better with over lunch and wine, right? So
yeah, and a few whiskey. I think with whiskey it works even better.
and at a private jet location.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We go to Mary's office.
Next session, probably one of the sessions we need to hold it in the private jet.
Right. So
yeah. You can come to my cafe when it's done.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So I hope with this, right, okay, I can end here and you can ask me questions. And if you really want me to help you, okay, now I do exercise like that. One-to-one, I have one-to-one fees. But if you are interested to come in groups, just tell me. And what Christopher said is true. I do not do things for free. But definitely we can talk about the fees. Now today's session is very special because Sean invited me. And I also want to, this is my first time doing I will say brand exercise promotion. When I say promotion, is promoting what I'm doing, because I don't do this. This is only done when I have my clients that I have referrals and stuff like that. But this is something where people do not know and they don't understand. This is nothing new. Okay, remember, this is for companies. Now come to this before I close. Okay, if you are working for people and if you do not know how to say in one statement about your company, right, means you don't belong there. I'm serious. You think about it. But if you know how to use that one statement to talk about your company and how you in the company can empower your target audience, trust me, you will be one of the top salesmen. Yeah, you think about it, how powerful this exercise can be. And I hope you guys enjoy this time with me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Casey. Okay, thank you for a sharing session. I believe today is a very wonderful session, right? Okay, we came from a zone that we do not know. We thought we knew something, to the zone that we actually do know that we still have a lot of things to sharpen on. In order to build an effective brand. Okay, so right now, for you at this point in time, when I was looking at the time, right, we still have some time left. Okay, for general Q&A. Yeah, so Casey, would you like to take some question if there's any?
Yes, please do. Yes.
Okay, so I also understand that. Albert, please.
I'm going to jump right in. So, what has there ever been a situation where, because sometimes I find this is the hardest part, the thinking, and it could become frustrating and coming together and building this brand. And what situations do you find that are, is there situations where you just couldn't help a person to come up with their brand? Because
you mean couldn't?
Yeah, could not help the person just because. And I mean, and then if that's the case, did those companies succeed, or where are they as far as their market strategy and their place in the market?
I think I did mention, I have no right to say that if they do not have a brand statement, they do not succeed. But I can always say that, yes, there are clients that are just totally stubborn in what they believe. And no. Yeah. But you see a struggle in their business. When I say struggle is oh, I can't grow anymore. I have products, but I can't sell them. Okay, when you can't sell a product means you do not know your target audience. That's a fact, but they do not admit that. You see? Yeah. So there are clients like that, definitely. I mean, but so far, so good. Those who, it's like this group now. Okay, most of you are new to this brand exercise, correct? But how much you think it will help you? You say, oh yes, I wish I know this earlier. This is what happened to all my clients. Yeah. You can, Rihanna, give us a shout out. How will you feel after you got this,
Like, oh, okay, super powered, and then like, okay, now I know I can do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Then like what Albert say, like I want to go out and have my bags printed out. I want to have pens with the name, intervention coach. Or I want to have like little clips, keychains for people to bring back, and it's that kind of feeling that I have.
Yeah. So for me, I have to slow her down. You see. But because it's a journey, you don't just blow out everything and you get lost, right? But it's very easy for small companies, very easy. Okay, it's much more difficult when you have to spend a lot of money. Let's say you do a t-shirt. Oh, it's so easy to make a t-shirt for 5 people, right? But if you have a company of 200 people, 2,000 people, it's not a joke. Yeah, it's not a joke. So if you do not have an understanding of this, right, that is an issue. But most of my clients are small. When it is small, right, the biggest you can get is 50 people in a company. Yeah. So that kind of size. So it's still able to handle. But so far, so good. I do not have clients say that, no, they don't need this brand assistance. After that, they still want me to go back there every year because every year they have new stuff, to go through the training. And they will have some refresher course. Those people that comes, the managers, we train the manager to train the people. It's a belief in the company, and this is how the company grows. Yeah. Albert, you can send me to the States,
Send you to where? To the States?
To you, yeah. I'll work for you.
Listen, to be serious. I mean, I'm really in the process of putting a firm, and we do have clients, and we grapple, and we're challenged in this area, which is why I woke up at 7 in the morning to come onto the call. It's very serious because, it's a lot to run a business. There's so many things you have to focus on, and you just can't be a do-it-all.
Yeah.
And you have to leave some things with the experts. But the challenge for me is that my marketing team, they want me to come up with all the information about who we are. What I want to, most people are entrepreneurs. Like, let's say your job is to sell, you want to sell lemonade, right? You just want to sell lemonade. You have a good lemonade product. You want to sell lemonade. So it sounds simple. I'm just going to go sell lemonade. Then you have to worry about taxes, about regulation, about marketing, about the website, the accountant, and all these things. I just want to sell lemonade, and then it's like, but to do that, there's so many things you need. And that's where I feel I'm not a marketing expert, but they're asking me questions about this, that. Then there's legal, there's compliance, there's accounting, there's all this stuff. You see my frustration. Look at you now. You laugh. Don't laugh.
You sound overwhelmed, but it's the same. We all feel that. I mean, I can feel for you because I'm in the same position, right? We do everything. You talk about accounts and all that, but what I can say is what Casey advised you. It's really, really very important. It's the first step. You have to have your 5 things: your vision, your mission, your goals, and all that set up. But your brand is you, right? I mean, basically, you are talking about selling lemonade, right? Okay, fine. But there are tens of thousands of people selling lemonade out there. What differentiates you from your lemonade from the rest of the other people's lemonade, right? So it has to be you. People want to buy lemonade from you.
Christopher,
so you can...
I have a team. I have different people on the team, but they still want me to figure it out. And financial services,
but that's you. You just have to look into your mirror, look into yourself. You are talking about Forex trader. Why do I have to come to you, okay, and put my money and trust in you?
You know
there
why,
are tons of Forex traders out there.
Okay,
this is why you should come to me, Christopher. I'm a nice guy, so come to me. Give me your business.
Yeah, so you can say that, right? You are So you can say I'm honest, I'm nice, and I will make your money grow, right? I treat you like a
You just saved me a whole lot of money now.
Now you see everybody. Now you see I can solve this problem right away. Okay. Now because Albert, right, do not have a brand statement. If you have a brand statement that focus on your brand name, your product, your target audience, how people use it, okay, then with this, all your departments just follow this. That's what happened to all my clients. I'm serious. If you have that, right, nothing much. You do not need to say so much already because that is how it was behaved. And there will be a lot of things for training. Let's say you say selling, target audience. How do we target that audience? That's another training. Am I right to say that? Yeah, but with this brand statement, it helps you. Yes, Kapil. After Kapil, Eugene has a question, right? Okay.
Yes, correct. Eugene has a question.
I have a question, similar question to Albert. Albert, do you have what Casey asked? Like, do you have a brand? And second question was, do you have a business plan, a written down business plan?
Yeah.
So I have a lot of things in writing, but the exact business plan, I'm gonna say no. I have clients, you know, and I have a lot of things written down. I have requirements and regulations, but as far as, you know, the actual business plan, I meet with mentors all the time, and everything is challenging. That's a good point. Yeah.
Albert, I can answer your question very easily. If you do not have a business plan, right, you will have business now, no doubt, because you'll have connections, okay? But you will not grow. Your team will not grow. No, that is how scary it is. And you will still come back to people like us, the consultants, right? Or why are we not growing? Then we will still go back to the fundamentals, like, oh, what is your core values? What's your vision, your mission? Then we go to your brand. You see, this is how it shall go. A couple, yes.
One more question. I'm just pointing out the symptoms. Albert, did anyone ask you this before me about the business plan and about the branding before Casey? Did anyone ask you this question before?
Well, so let me take a step back. We're constantly putting numbers in. We have forecasts. We have the Business Plan Pro, which is in America. I don't know what business plan software you use. So we're putting the parts together. And I've met with business owners, and I have a mentor advisory board. And so we meet every month, every so often, the advisory board. And they said, you know, let's work on the business plan. But they also said your business, I don't know, I don't want to say it runs without a business plan because we know it doesn't, but we do make projections and on all those things. But we're so new in this and where we are. Yes.
My question was simple. Did anyone ask you before this that do you have a business plan or not before me?
Oh, when I first came, yes. I mean, so I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant background. I've been in business. I know the importance of a business plan. I do know that. This is my first real time of building a real brand. Yes. But
you know the importance of business plan, but you don't have a business plan.
Well, no.
Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I think I need to intervene. Okay, because due to time constraint.
Thank you.
Okay, we only have last question left. So I think for Albert, right? Okay. Keep in touch with Casey. I think he will be able to do something for you. All right.
Is it possible that you can leave this meeting open for the networking? We can network.
Yes. After everything. Okay, I think Eugene has the last question, right?
Eugene, go ahead.
Yes. I have a question. Like, for example, when I started the YouTube channel, my aim is basically to help everyone. But as what we know that we cannot help everyone. So my question is, right now I zoom into coaches, trainers, and entrepreneurs, and I'm trying to say that these are the group of people that I'm trying to help. But as you know, right now in the gig economy, there are people that trying to do gig and trying to set up a stable or second income through the internet. So I'm just afraid that by defining that I'm helping coaches, trainers, and entrepreneurs, I'm actually short of cutting off this group of people. You get what I'm asking about, right?
I understand where you're coming from. Okay, this is not a brand statement. What you're talking about is your product. You can have different product. Brand statement is number one. So you can actually tell people overall what you expert in, what you want people to know about you and your expertise. Then after that, when people get to know you, you can give them a list of 200 lists of products that you're doing. You got it?
So,
Yeah.
for example, I can say that my YouTube channel helps coaches, trainers, and entrepreneurs, but I can further break down that in the entrepreneurs group, there is people that are, as what I define as a part-time entrepreneur trying to make some income.
Yeah.
And then I have a separate training program from them as compared to like business owners like you guys.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
I would say this another way. If your brand statement, right, can help you to make you look so good, and people can remember. So when I over there, but it's still related to me, whether I'm in that category or not. Okay, I have to go and find that out from you. That's what you want. Okay, but unless like what your target audience is Carlson, obesity, then you can strongly put that. Then it's very targeted. Because now I hear that your business, you can have this target, but you can have another target, right? So I would say which is stronger, which is much, yeah.
So like for example, just relating to somebody in my niche that is very established, like for example Neil Patel, he doesn't really define like who is helping, but basically he's just giving like digital marketing advice, SEO advice, right? But he doesn't really sort of define.
Yeah.
So I mean, in the brand statement, I'm not challenging the brand statement. The brand statement has really helped me, but I'm just asking whether if I define that it's for coaches, trainers, and entrepreneurs, am I somewhat limiting my services or limiting my chances of getting referrals? If you know what I mean.
No, if let's say, no, you're not. If let's say your market is to coaches, right? Means you're quite good, no? You're teaching coaches. You see that brand statement? You're telling people you are training coaches. Yeah. So you can actually look at that. You don't go and tell people, oh, my target is a beginner. Then you cannot go up. You can come down. You got it? So it very simple. Just make your brand statement work for you. You understand that, no, everybody? Your brand statement should be working for you. Not like, oh, when I read it, I'm scratching my head. What's Albert doing? What is you see? No need to. If your team read your statement and they don't understand, we work on your statement. Simple as that. Yeah. Nobody to blame, but blame yourself. You know that kind of situation. You got that, Eugene? I hope I answer your question.
Yeah.
Back to you, Sean. Back to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Casey, and thank you, everyone. I'm extremely delighted today. Okay, because I can see that everyone had learned so much, you know, during this session on how to sharpen their positioning and also to sharpen their brand. All right. If we can, let's give Casey a round of applause. All right. Thank you very much to be with us today.
Thank you.
All right. Casey, would you like to leave your contacts and your number at the bottom before we proceed to our members announcement? Okay, so while Casey is spreading, is letting you guys know how to reach out to him. Right now we have reached the end of the session. But at the same time, okay, we also had reached the announcement segment. So for tonight, we have two members. All right, regular members would like to make some announcements. Okay, I think, but due to time constraint, Eugene, probably 2 minutes for you. The first one will be Eugene.
Hi, my name is Eugene. I run a YouTube channel called IamSEOking.com, and basically I teach people on digital marketing and all the challenges in terms of what you are facing in terms of leads generation, right? So do subscribe at IamSEOking.com. I'll leave the link after this. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Eugene. Okay, so apart from Eugene, right, the next one is me, Sean. Okay, because Sean also need to sell some koyuk. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so for a quick one. All right, so guys, I'm a financial services consultant with AIA. Okay, my agency is called Strategy Alliance. So what happened is that we are having a sharing session this Saturday, okay, on detecting and managing early breast cancer. All right, why is it that we have such an event, right? Okay, it's because that cancer is one of the top critical illnesses that's affecting everyone in the world. Okay, colorectal, lung, and prostate are the ones that are affecting men. Okay, then on the other hand, breast, colorectal, and lung cancer, are the ones that are affecting women. So for this weekend, right, my agency, will be holding a wellness talk on detecting and managing early stage breast cancer. So during the session, our invited speaker, Dr. Ong, which is a founding head of Sing Health Duke NUS Breast Center, will be sharing with us on the early signs of breast cancer, how it happens, and what to do when it happens. All right. So what happens is that this session will be open for YEMG members. Probably for me to have a rough gauge at this point in time. Okay, may I know roughly anyone is interested to join me on this Saturday's session? Anybody? Okay, I guess most are men here, that's why. All right, but nevertheless, this information will be spread in the group chat. Okay, I saw Anne Mary. All right, all this information will be spread in the group chat and also in our Facebook group. For new members who have not subscribed, or to join us in our Facebook, please join us at www.ymg.net. By the way, someone was feedback that the link is not working, is it?
It is.
Okay, it is working. Okay, Ken. Okay, so that means it has been resolved. All right, so join us at www.ymg.net. Okay, then from there, we will add you into the community, keep you updated, okay, and then to include you into our WhatsApp group. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Right now, we have reached the end of our session. Okay, for our next upcoming session, right, it will be happening in a few weeks' time. But nevertheless, do join us in our Facebook group and our WhatsApp, okay, so that we can keep you guys updated on the upcoming sessions. All right. What I'll do now is I will stop the recording. At the same time, to keep the room open for members who wish to further network with each other, ask questions with Casey. All right. The floor is yours. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for the wonderful evening. See you in the next session. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Sean, and thank you, Casey.
Well, most welcome.